Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
The
Krishna.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Okay, so now let's focus on chanting here. We've got a big group here today, you see. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna. Whoever wants to come on, you can come on too. I sent the link. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hi. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. All right. So let's read a little bit from this wonderful book. This is The Great Revelation. We were reading from this the other day of Mahaprabhu. My dearest friend, Lord Gauranga, you are the ocean of transcendental qualities. All glories to you and all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, the Supreme Personality, who is without beginning or without end. After bestowing boons upon Sridhar, Lord Caitanya began to gently sway his head. Actually, let's read about those boons with Sridhar. It's a really sweet little story. It's just back a little bit here. Uh, yes. So, Lord Caitanya, this is on page 348 if you have this book here. So, Lord Caitanya, the Lord of Vaikuntha, was sitting on his throne, his body covered with sandalwood paste and nicely decorated with fragrant flower garlands. If you want, you can get a chair too. Bring that chair over here and see. Do you want to? No? Huh? Yeah. 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 Lord Caitanya, the Lord. Okay. Uh, his body covered with sandalwood paste and nicely decorated with fragrant flower garlands. One of his dear servants was fanning him, another arranged his hair. Some others were preparing betel and offering it to him, and many more were dancing in ecstasy around him. Here, let's take this off here. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not a very good one. Here, take the big chair. There's a nice big chair right there. Let's see here. Let's take it. Okay, there we go. Finally got good internet at the house. It's fantastic. There you go.
Hello.
A little bit first. Oh, maybe you got to back away a little bit. Get that
No,
thing
it's okay.
No, it's all
No,
right.
no,
It's all right.
I'm okay. I'm okay. ego, right?
No, I'm
No,
not.
the ego is there in a way.
No, it's another thing. You see, the Lord. I'm talking about the liberated condition. See, the liberated, like the ones who are the angels and stuff. They don't even. Most of them don't know that God has a form. They see that God is omnipotent, omnipresent, and everywhere. Jesus showed me how the angels and saints
Yes,
see,
they
but
do.
they don't see this Lord.
No, they don't.
This is the latest revelation after Jesus about God has a form. They
Yes, yes,
can
yes, yes,
like
yeah.
relation. This is what Jesus
Wow.
had to tell people that they didn't know. That they couldn't bear. So this kind of stuff. So it's amazing. It's amazing revelation.
So this in the it's
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
a question that I have
Yeah,
because I never read the Bible.
right.
Would this type of thing appear in the Bible that God came sometime, some year,
As a person,
as
no,
a person? Never.
never.
Oh, look at the picture.
Yeah,
Lava,
yeah. He
never.
only came as see the information that they had in that line was that God came like as well. The devotee of the Lord come like the prophets come that speak. They say, "Thus speaketh the Lord," type thing.
Same.
See, so in a sense, if you have this information you get in this line, you can understand why they said, "Thus speaketh the Lord." And it's hinted at in the Bible, like in the book of John. It says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God. So the Lord and his intimate devotee are very so close, and they're simultaneously one and different. The devotee is always a devotee, and the Lord is always the Lord, and they have this very close relationship.
Yes.
And that is revealed to the furthest extent through the incarnation of Lord Caitanya, not with Jesus. See, Jesus revealed, like he showed both these incarnations showed me these things that I don't think anybody has really seen to such an extent. Jesus showed me his Father, what he looks like, how he looks, how he sees him, all of that. I know that. And also in this line, I know how the Lord looks,
Yeah.
and how in this way. You don't have to see the Lord in the physical
No.
form, but you can feel him.
Yeah, you can feel him, and
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
Chaitanya.
yeah, yeah. Some people can see. One of my second disciples saw saw Krishna, and
Krishna.
yeah, sitting in the kadamba tree.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, the main thing is to feel his presence.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's the really. So a lot of people, in 10th canto, they saw Lord Chaitanya, I mean Krishna, but they hated him.
Oh no. Ah,
Yeah,
pobre.
yeah, but
I like him a lot.
yeah, but see, devotees, they love the Lord. Now, that's a little misleading because ultimately, if you hate the Lord when he comes as an incarnation, or you hate a devotee, that hate is just the contamination you pick up in this Maya that causes you to hate. But we're all devotees. Actually, everyone ultimately loves God.
Yeah.
See, and it's just the contamination that makes you hate.
Oh,
You
hate is
know, or
drinking
hate.
poison.
Yeah, it's
As
and
well.
that's why you see the people, uh, Democrat, what do they call it? Republican, Democrat, good, bad. The good hate the bad hate the good. Everything is
Yeah.
hate, hate, hate. And so what it causes is a division, and it gets so bad that you don't even treat others like a human being. At this point right now, the demons are so empowered and so hateful. They're just literally destroying. They hate people. They hate them. They hate you. They hate the people. They want to get rid of the human race. They're like the Matrix. Watch the Matrix 1, and that guy, that AI guy, in the suit, he shows you how, but this is real. They have disdain for human beings. We discuss them. Really, I'm telling you, they want to
Well,
get rid of you. All with a nice, take your little boo, boo, boo.
that's terrible. That boo, boo, boo.
Yeah. So, yeah, what do you want to see?
No, I
What
just
they're
wanted
saying?
to see them in
Yeah.
the chat.
Let's see, hide that. Let's see, like
What
this.
is it? sure.
Okay. Hide and
Okay,
it's kind of tricky there.
Yeah.
You can go like some,
Yeah.
so even that
The
missing.
last one.
Yeah. So anyway, this is really wonderful revelation of the Lord. I mean, we're real lucky to be able to bring this to the world. And once it's like you found a real friends. You found these devotees, and you can relate to them, and it becomes your life. I mean, it's just like amazing. I live on this. Has been my life. And
Sí,
it's
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya. Yeah,
Chaitanya.
yeah.
That's nice.
Right. He is the most beautiful, most intelligent, most powerful, most rich, and most renunciate. Yeah,
What is
renunciation.
renunciation?
Means you give up, you renounce the world, basically.
Like Maria Teresa de Calcuta, no?
Yeah, but you don't have to do it externally. I mean, this thing
Yeah.
is overrated. This is people. You know what it is? People do in religion. They do just what these demons do. Often, I'm not saying everybody's a demon, but it's so impure. And I mean,
Okay.
unless your heart is really purified by this bhakti, the demons. You know what they do? They show that they're like philanthropists, and they give charity, and they do all these
Oh, yeah.
things just to get control of you, and so that you will respect them and worship, or even worship them. Oh, this person is so good, but they're actually just doing it because they have material motive. And it's the same thing in people take sannyas, or they want to appear that they're renounced, so they get control that you believe in them. This world is polluted with this contaminations, and our only real hope is to get our hearts purified by bhakti,
Sí,
devotion.
sí.
Yeah. So Lord Chaitanya came to give us this. And in our line, people are getting it. I don't see anywhere where you're getting this. The people still pretentious in their sannyas and everything. I haven't been impressed by anybody, to be honest with you. That showed me how powerful the bhakti is that we carry in this sangha. It's amazingly purifies the heart in an amazing way.
Sí.
So, okay. Hmm. Hmm. You want to read a little bit? Want to try? You try reading.
Okay.
Yeah. Right here. Oh, yeah. We bring Sridhar. Yeah. Bring Sridhar immediately.
The Lord then ordered,
Really?
"Go and bring Sridhar
Sridhar. Yes.
immediately. Let him see my opulence.
Opulence.
Appearance. He constantly think about me in separation. I want him to come right away. Go to the outskirts of town, sit there and listen for someone who is calling for me. Bring here to me the Vaisnavas.
Now, Sridhar, see, the Lord gave hints who he was. He said, go over there, and he's calling for me out there on the outskirts. Do you think he was calling Lord Chaitanya's name? No, he
No.
was calling Hare Krishna, Hare
Oh,
Krishna.
yes, it's the
See?
same.
But it's the same.
It's the
See?
same, but,
Yeah, but
but
still,
it's
yeah,
different
it's different. Yeah,
generations. He
different.
doesn't
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
vibration
Yeah.
when he sings.
Oh, especially for us.
Yeah.
Later on, it comes. I mean, I wasn't chanting Hare Krishna that much. I
Yeah.
was chanting Chaitanya
I agree.
Leela. I was chanting Chaitanya Leela a lot. And gradually, it just started to come just so naturally. It was amazing. Okay, now he's the most beautiful, most famous Lord.
I agree.
Yes.
He's.
Yeah.
I love Lord
Yeah,
Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya is great.
He's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Read on there, young lady.
Okay. So where was I? Now here are some stories about Sridhara.
Sridhar.
Sridhar. How he make a living by selling
Cola nuts.
cola nuts, the trunk of banana tree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The trunk
the
of the
trunk
banana.
of banana
Yeah.
tree. The
Cola.
trunk is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He buys the whole cola trunk and sells it on after cutting in short pieces in a day half of whatever its profit he spends in buying offering for Mother Ganga. Offering for Mother Ganga.
Yeah.
The other half he uses to maintain himself, and this is the taste of the true devotee of
Yeah.
the Supreme Lord.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's not
yeah.
really the true test, but
I mean,
it's.
the truth is,
But that's what people think. They think a real devotee is like they got to follow the principles of religion perfectly. They give half of this thing, their wages, and the other half. It's all. But that's a mode of goodness. You know, uh, it's like here. I don't say, "Oh, you have to give half."
no,
You
no,
know.
no, no.
Yeah, it's just it's beyond that. This is another level. This is hey man, you just come give your attention. That's good enough, man. That's good enough. We'll do it. We'll take that because people change. If it is so auspicious to hear these topics of truth, these things have not been revealed in 4,320,000,000 years. This revelation of who and what God is very rare. Usually what's been offered is just God is great, God is omnipresent, omnipotent, but this intimate personal relationship is really fabulous. It's very uncommon, so we get this. What is this here? Okay, anyway, read on.
Okay. Um, the other half he uses it to maintain himself. This is the taste of a true devotee of the Supreme Lord. Just like you, this.
Yudhisthira Maharaj.
Okay. Sin
Sridhar.
Shrin,
Sridhar.
okay, is a most honest and truthful person. He always quotes the correct price of his wares, and never once wavers from it.
Yeah, and this is actually it's a wonderful thing to understand in perspective. And this is usually the demigods and good people, by that austerity of being honest and truthful, and kind and all this stuff, they maintain the world like this. It's a very it maintains the world. It's only when the demons are in charge, like now, the world starts to get destroyed. See, but so the higher mode of goodness is you do rules and regulations. That's why the Lord comes as Moses or as Prabhupada did, and they teach rules and to be good persons and stuff like that. So that ultimately we can go to the next platform. So that's the more long way, and the way it's necessary, because a lot of people don't understand what we're doing here. But now this revelation is being given that, hey, if you come here and hear these intimate truths, you can very easily go to the next level. And whether you're bad or good, it doesn't matter. If you will just come and give respect to these new teachings, it's like a new message. You can begin to understand. You begin to become attracted to Lord Caitanya, and that's everything. Yeah, everything. Just that attraction, the Lord will protect you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Just like I read that. He always quotes the correct prices of his wares and never once wavers from it. These customers
those
customers who know this buy from him at whatever price he quotes. In this humble way, this great soul lives in
Navadvip.
Know the people only as the cola seller. However, this real self is unknown to all. He spent the entire night engrossed
in chanting
the holy name of Krishna, forgetting everything, including sleep, like you, right? You walk with him to do something mundane, And he's Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's like, okay.
I like Krishna. He's
No, it's good,
fun.
it's good, it's good.
Yeah,
Sometimes we need to do things.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah, it's
okay,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
But Hare Krishna, Lord Caitanya, Hare Krishna, Lord Caitanya. It's just like that. Okay. What else? He's
Atheistic neighbors.
atheistic neighbors protest saying, we cannot sleep in the night. Sri Taraha.
Sridhar's screaming shatters our eardrums.
Oh, eardrums. That poor vagabond cannot fill his body, and so now in the night he
Is
is kept awake by the pangs of hunger.
So they're speculating. They
Yeah,
think, well, he's
ignorant.
just, yeah. Actually, it's the same thing. Like when I do the classes here early in the morning, sometimes people, they get very angry,
Why?
Well, because they, well, you're disturbing my sleep.
Well, we
It's the
don't
same
even get into the
Well,
life.
sometimes they hear because I yell a lot, sometimes.
Oh. But if you're not logged in, then you don't hear anything, right?
Well, it's just, well, this has been the best apartment because I'm on the end.
People from the apartment.
Yeah, from the apartments. Yeah, because I get inspired.
Yeah, you get very excited. Okay. Wait, okay, so where am I? Oh, okay. Speaking in this matter, the atheist
neighbors
is ateo, no?
against
the one
God.
that doesn't believe in anything. It's not against God. It's against all religions. It doesn't believe in anything. Okay. Neighbors are inviting sure doom for themselves, but unperturbed
Sridhar
continues his spiritual activities and remain even joyful.
Ever joyful.
Kind of
Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you get attracted to this name and these pastimes, you stay joyful. You overcome the sadness of the world, the lamentation of the worlds, and that kind of stuff. It's very nice. Yeah, great path. Really.
Lord Caitanya.
Yeah, Lord Caitanya.
You cannot even say anything else. It's mundane, no mundane. Lord Caitanya, Lord Caitanya. This is walking with Guru. Walking, we have to do something. No, Lord Caitanya, Caitanya.
Yeah, it's your temperament. I have a few students like that.
No, people like I come from Argentina, they're Italian.
Okay, do see if I have any sound now yet. Probably don't. Let's see here. I'll check it out. Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare. Okay, got sound now. Okay, we probably have sound now. It's a thing. All right, great. Yeah. Well, this is shows that you're very. We're all very fortunate to appreciate this incarnation. That's the duty. Well, the duty, the joy of the devotee is to it's not even like it's the teaching part of that is just part. It's a great joy of the devotee to talk about the personality that they love. Truly love. It's just the nature of a devotee to do that, and that's the teaching. Basically, is the attraction. And when you get that too, that is your wealth, man. That is your saving grace. Is that attachment to hear about the glories of Lord Caitanya and these characteristics? They're fabulous. They're amazing. Some confuse religion or the path of. What's this here? Oh yeah. Okay, let's see here. Some confuse. Let's see what we got here. Some confuse religion or the path as God. Others know it only points to ways or a way to realize your spiritual nature from simply being an evolved monkey man. Yeah, if you can clarify what you're saying, leave a little bit more, it would help. Okay. Hare Krishna. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll read a little bit more. Oops. Oh, you can read that since you're. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Where am I?
I think with.
Okay. With overflowing love for Krishna, he loudly chants the holy name all night long, looking for
Sridhar.
Sridhar.
You don't pronounce the A. Say it a couple times.
Sridhar.
Again.
Sridhar.
Again.
Sridhar.
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 Sridhar. I'm going to make
Sridhar.
you pronounce Spanish. Every
Okay.
word 1,000 times.
Oh, this is purifying. Even to say his name,
Purifying.
Sridhar. Sridhar.
Okay, Sridhar. The devotees had covered only half the way to his house. He could already hear his loud chanting. Following the voice, they came to Sridhar's
house.
house. They say to him, "Please come with us, O Holy One, and meet the Lord Caitanya. We are greatly blessed being in your August, augurio. Yeah, I know.
In your presence.
Sí, yeah.
Now, if you look at, there's a hidden meaning in this. It's very, it's like, oh, Holy One, right?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
was he holy? Because he chanted the holy name in ecstasy. Okay? That makes you holy. Isn't that amazing way that people become saints? Is you just become attached to the transcendental Lord. And that attachment shows as symptoms where the ecstasy begins to manifest in your heart. See, and it makes the person holy. Now, how many of his graces are there around? And his holiness is really, it's all in name only mainly. Yeah, they just, oh, his holiness. Yeah, are you really attached to the transcendental Lord? Well, most people don't know any about this, but you need to know. You need to know who is really holy, right? Otherwise, you're being fooled. You're oh, holiness, oh yeah, and they're not holy at all, really. They're just like you, an ordinary person. See, that's what they call idol worship.
Okay. When you say like you, are you saying to all of them they are ordinary people? No.
The what now? What?
You're saying ordinary people to everyone that is listening? No.
No, I'm saying
Just
anybody.
like anyone,
Yeah,
ordinary people.
yeah. A person's ordinary that
Yes.
that they're called His Holiness. Say the sannyasi, right? Or somebody in religion. Oh, His Grace. His. Oh, see, you just.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. Put it over here.
Okay. Okay.
Luckily, it went back on. Usually, it goes off.
It's just. It's
Don't.
like,
Oh, that's all you have to
okay,
do.
okay. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, yeah,
Lord Caitanya.
Yeah.
However,
yeah.
okay. Where am I?
Down here somewhere.
All right. Quickly, the devotees picked him up and very slowly
And gently,
and gently led him to the Lord. Sri Chaitanya was extremely happy to see
Sridhar.
Sridhar.
Ooh, good.
Yeah, there you go. And called out loud warm invitation to him, saying, "Come, come, you have amply,
Amply, like very.
amplify.
No, well, you've worshipped me good enough.
All right. Amply worshipped me. Many lifetimes you have spent in my devotional service. In this life, you have
Rendered.
rendered abundant devotional service.
See how it works there? A liberated soul. See, Sridhar didn't know Lord Chaitanya was the Lord, but he was naturally attracted, and he was
And
actually.
now he's knowing, right?
Yeah. Well, now he's now he started to know actually.
Well,
Anyway.
he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was started to be revealed that Lord Chaitanya was special.
Claro.
Yeah. And so that's why these kind of devotees are sent here. They have a natural love for Lord Chaitanya, and they're the ones who can teach the truth accurately. Otherwise, what we have is religion. Still, we need people that are sent here from that have been worshiping the Lord for many lives, and then their devotion easily manifests just by contact with even the books of devotional service or a person, you know. And then you can begin to learn what's beyond this Maya. Otherwise, very difficult to see what's going on here. You have to meet the real devotees who have amply worshipped the Lord in previous lives and in this life also amply worship, where their bhakti is matured. It's like I was worshiping Christ, Jesus, in the early 70s in ecstasy. And then with Prabhupada, also Lord Chaitanya in ecstasy and Radha
Lord
Krishna.
Caitanya.
Yeah.
Jesus is
Yeah.
good as well.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And so, but they didn't just come and say, okay, do this guru thing. I did it for years. See, this years of ecstatically worshiping, and this purifying. So, and then Prabhupada came after many years and said, okay, now you go and do this. Yeah, now you do that. Carry on the line to the next platform. And you see, it is. You guys are getting, I can help you. I said, yeah, this is going on, and this is where you're going to get purified. You got to get purified. You're still going to, false ego. I've been there, done that. I went through this, and you got to, don't think, a lot of devotees that get a little ecstasy, and they think, oh, now I'm great and everything. They got a big false ego still, and said, no, you got to worship for years. It takes time and in ecstasy to purify the heart. And
now
then
they're ready for the mainstream level.
Now I think we're getting ready for mainstream now. Isn't it nice? Yeah. So this morning this class was about like that. I was started to talk about like more mainstream topics,
Yes,
how this can apply to mainstream realization about what's going on, and it was very good actually. I'm gonna get Tom.
What's gonna happen now?
Yeah.
Next step.
Next step, because if people get this information, it's so different than what any content people are putting out, and even the energy, the voice. When I listen to these people that are fighting each other, oh God, it's like they hate each other. The right against the left, and all this so mundane. It's terrible, man. And everyone, they need a mainstream voice like this.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, right. See, it's coming through there.
It didn't come from me. It came from Lord Caitanya.
Yeah.
You were ready.
Yes. Yeah, ready?
Next step.
Next step.
Mainstream is coming.
Mainstream's coming, man.
Yeah.
Coming down the pipe. We're going
Yeah.
public. Really,
We're going public.
we're public now, but we're really
Yeah,
gonna go public.
We're
man.
going worldwide.
Worldwide.
We are gonna go worldwide.
Man. Watch out, everybody.
It's
Watch
coming.
out, world. We're coming.
It's
We're coming for you.
Yeah. All of us, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
No, you read.
okay, my turn. Okay, all right,
So I'm gonna be sleepy still.
yeah. Okay, so in this life you rendered abundant devotional service. See, in ecstasy, that's where really devotional, when you start to become ecstatic and the tears come and the choking,
It's all happening.
now you're getting purified, really, we're really getting. And that's the gift of Lord Caitanya through his devotees, disciplic line connection. Come, you have, yeah. Okay, in this life, yeah. I have tasted your cola countless times. Many times I have different.
You know what cola means in Spanish?
What?
Bum.
Like
your ass. Right?
Your ass. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. So I have tasted your cola countless times. Many times I took different things from your hands. You have forgotten the many verbal exchanges we had. When Lord Caitanya was manifesting his pastimes as a scholar, he often acted in bold and insolent manner.
Did you hear something?
Huh?
There was some noise? No.
What noise?
Okay.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah. During this time, hiding his real identity, the Lord would daily enjoy Sridhar's company under the pretext of bargaining with him. See, insolent means insolent, very arrogant.
Claro.
Yeah.
Insolente.
Yeah, that's how he hid, because he was the Lord was so beautiful physically, and he was so intelligent. So that they would have known if he would have acted like a devotee, they say this guy is God. Probably he was an extraordinary quality. So he actually hid himself by, acting like a non-devotee and studying not devotional service but mundane topics, and becoming like a grammatician or something, grammatical stuff.
Sí. Amy, here we come. Yes. Absolutely.
It's all happening. 2022. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's why you're staying here now for a minute.
Yeah.
No,
I'm glad I'm going to stay around here.
Yeah,
for a
you
while.
have
It feels good. Yeah.
We're gonna make.
Yeah. He would go to his shop and purchase banana plates, etc. The two would argue about a price for several hours. And finally, the Lord would return with his purchases bought at half the actual price. Remember? I told you that.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You went like this and you
went
almost touched it.
Okay, you tell me off.
I
Por
know,
favor,
I
mira,
know,
Tuca gave us a flower.
Oh,
No
yeah,
telling
yeah.
off. Don't tell.
You told me off a few
Yeah,
times.
I know, but I'm allowed to tell you off because I'm not in the Lord Caitanya, no mundane. You're like, no mundane.
No
Sri
mundane.
Krishna Chaitanya,
Yeah.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Yeah, it's all about, I am Chaitanya.
Mm.
And mundane as well. I love it.
Yeah. So Sridhar's company, okay, the Lord would show. So this would excite. The truthful Sridhar always quoted the correct price, but the Lord would pick out the goods himself, and he would pay only half the price. This would excite Sridhar, who would jump up and try to take the goods back from the Lord. The Lord would then say, Why, my dear Sridhar, brother Sridhar, you are a renounced person, but I think you are very rich. If so, then why do you try to snatch away all these things from my hand? I am surprised that in all this time you do not know who I am. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Caitanya, would see no trace of anger in Lord Sridhar's face, and so he would again snatch away the articles. Gaurasundar always looked so beautiful that he could captivate even the mind of Cupid. His fine forehead decorated with radiant tilak marks. He stole his dhoti in the most. He wore his dhoti in the most attractive manner, tucking it in 3 places. His earrings were nicely designed and slightly slanting. The Lord's temperamental eyes were extremely agile and restless. The shining white Brahmin thread went elegantly around his shoulder. Ananta Seish accepted a very thin form of a Brahmin thread to decorate the Lord. He would smile at Sridhar with cherry lips reddened with chewing betel. Yeah. And once again pick up the articles that were to be bought. Once Sridhar said to the Lord, "Listen, O Brahmin, please forgive me this time. I'm just your dog." The Lord replied, "I know you are very cunning. You have amassed much money by selling these banana plates." Then Sridhar spoke, "Are there not any other good shops beside mine? Please purchase them from a cheaper rate." Lord Caitanya said, "I do not want to so easily abandon a steady supplier like you." See, he likes to get from his devotees.
Of course, playing
See,
games.
yeah. Yeah. See, Sridhar, even though he didn't know the Lord, but he was an ecstatic devotee, you know? And he would chant in ecstasy, and the Lord likes to be around ecstatic devotees. That's the secret. See, if you want Lord Chaitanya's presence, or God's presence, or Radha and Krishna's presence, then go to the devotee, because the Lord is there with them. He hangs with them. Okay? And only them, actually. That's why you get a different experience, than with people, non-devotees. People don't know these subtle things. See, the Leela is teaching all of these truths. They by like teaching babies, like, hey man, this is the way it's done with role models like this. But now Lord Caitanya is unmanifest. So we get it by being around real devotees, because they bring them through mantra, through the chanting, through these pastimes, just lovingly chanting them with realization, and then teaching these little truths. These, not little, they're actually very confidential truths. This is, you don't get this in ISKCON or any of these groups.
No.
Yeah, because
that's why we're going mainstream.
Yeah, that's why we're going mainstream, man. We got to get
And
them.
Amy needs to be with us.
Yes.
And Lalita.
Oh, yes.
Everyone, really.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Tuka.
Tuka, everyone.
Yeah, Tuka.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
You were prepared for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Supreme Lord, the Lord then said, "Why, my dear Sridhar, you are renowned." Oh, yeah. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Caitanya, would see no trace of anger on Sridhar's face, and so he'd again snatch away the articles. Gaurasundar always looked so beautiful that he could captivate even the mind of Cupid. His fine forehead was decorated with radiant tilak marks.
Right.
He wore his dhoti. Oh, yeah, I read that. Okay. Once Sridhar said to the Lord, "Listen, O Brahmana, please forgive me this time. I'm just your dog." The Lord replied, "I know you. You are very cunning. You have amassed much money by selling banana plates."
Pobre. That's rude.
Yeah.
Pobre.
Then Sridhar spoke, "Are there not any other shops besides mine? Please purchase them at a cheaper rate." Lord Caitanya said, "I do not want to so easily abandon a steady supplier like you. Please give me these plates and take the money for them." Sridhar was helpless against Lord Vishwambara's charm, and so smiled at him. Captivated by his extraordinary beauty, Vishwambara continued to harangue, being very pleased with his eternal associate and devotee, Sridhar. Lord Caitanya said, "Every day you buy offerings for Mother Ganga. Then why can you not sell me your things at a discount? I am the father of Mother Ganga. You worship daily, and this truth I am revealing to you." Sridhar was shocked, because he didn't know he was God. He thought he was just a Brahmin
I know,
in
of
a
course,
village.
he was shocked.
Yeah. He was shocked upon hearing this, because who would be audacious like
what
that?
the fuck?
Yeah, and covered his ears with his palms. He repeated Lord Vishnu's name, and seeing Vishwambara in an insolent mood, gave him the banana plates. In this way, the Lord bargained and fought with
Take them for
Sridhar.
free.
Sridhar thought of the boy as very restless
Oh,
young
yeah.
Brahmin boy.
The poor one.
Sridhar finally agreed. I give it to you, but I will give you something free of cost.
Yeah,
But then please leave me
yeah,
alone.
exactly. Take everything for free and never come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I lose it if I give away a piece of banana leaf, a banana flower, and a slice of banana root? Lord Caitanya replied, Good. That is enough. Do not give any more. Daily the Lord enjoyed dishes prepared on Sridhar with Sridhar's gifts. The Lord loves to receive gifts from his devotees. He never asks for anything from a non-devotee. The Lord had desired to perform this pastime. So by his arrangement, he had Sridhar sell kola. Who can understand these transcendental exchanges between the Lord and his devotee? No one can realize these supra-mundane activities without the blessings of the Lord. Here in this pastime, the Lord is reminding us of this fact. Lord Caitanya said, O Sridhar, behold my beauty. You read a little bit now. Your turn.
I don't know. Okay. The Lord Chaitanya said, Oh, Sridhar, behold my beauty. Today I will bestow upon you the 8 mystic perfections. The great devotee, Sridhar, lifted up his head and saw the
I saw that. Oh, sorry.
Vishwas.
Vishwambara.
Okay. Vishwamara had changed his complexion and had become as dark as the bark of the tamala tree. Suddenly he changed.
Yeah. He actually did a miracle there.
Yeah.
He looked like, Krishna is dark bluish color.
Okay, but not Chaitanya. Chaitanya is not that.
Huh?
Chaitanya is
No,
not
he's
that.
golden.
Okay.
More golden color.
Okay.
He was holding a flute.
Okay. Where? He was holding a flute in his hand, and his right stood Lord Balarama.
Yeah, and his right foot actually stood.
Oh, the right foot.
Oh, wait. His hands on his right.
Inventing.
Oh, hands on the right stood. Lord Balaram. Okay.
The entire scene was engulfed in the glowing radiance. He saw Lord Brahma, the Lord Shiva, approach the lordship, and while he's offering lotus and betel is the purple one. Betel. They began to recite verse in practice of the Supreme Lord. Ananta Sage stood behind the Lord, his hood above the Lord's head like an umbrella. Saintly personalities like Sanat Kumara,
Narada Muni.
Okay.
Shukadev Goswami.
Offer prayers to the Lord. All around beautiful heavenly damsels with folded hands sang glorifying the Lord.
Sridhar.
Seeing this wonder of wonders, was astonished that in the next moment he slumped to the ground. The Lord called
Sridhar's name,
asking him to rise. Sridhar, upon hearing the Lord's command, awoke from the swoon and stood up. Lord Caitanya instructed Sridhar, say something glorifying of me. Shrita then replied, "Dear Lord, I literally
I am.
he can't read. Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, he can't read,
yeah,
right?
that's okay.
Yeah.
He can't read. Pero eso soy yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I lost myself.
I am a Lord. Let's see. I am illiterate and
Eso,
foolish.
I'm foolish. What intelligence do I possess to glorify you, your lordship? However, the Lord said, always, whatever you speak is glorification of me.
Yeah, see, the thing is, a devotee might feel,
Pobre.
yeah, but Krishna, the Lord, gives the intelligence to glorify the truth.
Exacto.
Yeah, otherwise nobody will know. You can't do it by scholarship alone. You have to get the mercy, the grace. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, so thank you very much, and we'll continue the story a little bit later, huh? Yeah. Let's see, what are you going to do what? Oh, okay, let me answer some of these comments here. Bhaktivinoda Thakur talked about religiosity, and that's prevalent in Krishna consciousness. Yeah, I mean, it's at that stage of religiosity right now. Krishna consciousness. Religiosity is basically it's just done out of you practice religion because of you want to either maybe you're suffering and you come to God because you want Him to take your sufferings away, which is very nice, you know. Yeah, or you want money. Some people, well, if I worship the Lord, I'll get money, and so some people do it for that. So they consider pious. It said, Bhagavad Gita says, I consider those people who come to me for whatever reason pious. So but still, the Bhagavatam these books are this, like the verse. You got to find a situation which is the living devotees who actualize the book. This Bhagavatam, these devotees are not materially motivated. They're not motivated by things like material. They speak the Bhagavatam or they study the Bhagavatam because they love the Bhagavatam. They see that the Bhagavatam is God in book form. They get value from it. They feel the enlivenment from it. See, that's it's not. See, they talk about unmotivated devotional service, but if there's not, no, you have to have some motive. The person has to have the motive to like relish the Bhagavatam, relish that happiness of being close to God, relish these pastimes. See, the devotees find them very enlivening, very inspiring, it causes ecstasy and bliss in their lives. Okay, so that's the zone. Otherwise, it's religion. And most of Krishna consciousness is taught on a religious ceremonial level. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see you later. Hare Krishna, everybody.